So last episode I think we went over Alton Bedroy, and yeah, we were dealing with the liberation of Nukeria War, led by the now defeated Lord Bathan of Bane Coast from House Killenbeer. So yeah, I've never kind of like had to defend that war, and I've never even led a war like that. So I'll be straight up with you guys. That shit kind of caught me like way like left field. And also, I think we kind of like found a bear. Like we had imprisoned a bear or something like that. Or a bear was imprisoned by us somehow. Yeah, so some weird stuff happened last episode. But yeah, we survived the liberation of Nukeria. So now we're currently, yeah, and this is before we all get immersive. Because I've enjoyed doing that too. Or I've enjoyed kind of like just kind of like not necessarily recapping, but going over some basic game stuff, but then playing as the character. And even though I thought I've always been doing that, I don't think I've done it the way I have recently. Where it's I'll continue with that, and yeah, screw it, like we're dope. All right, so yeah, I think that's most of the backstory that we need to kind of get caught up on. Yeah, so let's actually get into gameplay. All right, let's run it. So as I stand over the now defeated Lord Bathan of House Killenbeer, I get a message and it lets me know that my wife, which one? Lady Visera is pregnant. And we definitely needed this. Because as I look at my realm, as I look at Ilvonis and Nukeria, right, even though my succession is currently Gavelkind, no it's not, it's primogenitor. Okay, so it's amazing. We didn't have somebody to succeed me, right? And the person before that was this guy, Danar of House Enrios, and that was my mother's Justiciar. Somebody that served my mother very loyally, but somebody that still has to kind of like prove some things to us. So I'm really excited that Visera has gotten pregnant. Hopefully Dana can follow suit, and who knows what holds for Vena. Excellent. All right, while we're doing that, let's go ahead and actually send my troops back to Ilvonis, because I can't afford the hit financially that it would give us. Alright. So when we run the game back, currently we were losing 4.12 pieces of gold every month just because our troops were raised, and yeah, we should get that back. No, we're not going to get that back. We're just going to get 1.24 pieces of gold, which is better than the 0.15 that my mother was dealing with. Okay. So we get a message from our wife. We're not married to her yet. Oh, no, we're just betrothed to her. When the hell did we get married to Vena? Wow. What? Yeah, I thought we were just betrothed to her. So, yeah, I guess there's no more betrothal. I guess we're just straight up married to Vena. This is interesting. All right. So my wife, Vena, asks, since we all will die one day, why to be hassled about life? Alright, I suppose you're alright. And that's going to give her temperate or the chase trait. Or we can get her to be gluttonous and lustful. And we need kids, so what about the enjoyment? Definitely. I want her to view things as positively as possible. Alright, and yeah, it is official. It is official. My wife is now a young lady. Alright, so she doesn't have the portrait that makes me feel like a pedophile anymore. And yeah, I'm just gonna game. Okay. Yeah, because being in roleplay too much, like this is hilarious. Yeah, so I'm just happy that she doesn't have like the whole pedophile portrait anymore. I feel like better about gaming like this. Okay, cool. So our wife she's become a young lady, and not a bad young lady. She's kind of like reminds me of a Tully. This is what's so like funny about the Illyrians and the Telosians. Like, check this out. She's Valyrian, but she looks like she can be from Dorne. And that's named Narla. And her daughter, right? This is her daughter, but she looks like she can be from the Riverlands. So I think like the Illyrians and the Telosians are the only Valyrians that don't have the whole white hair, purple eyes, or at least the white hair. In the Westeros Sea Valyrians, right? They look like kind of like people, Westermen almost. Right? All right, but let's check this out. as I fawn over my red-haired wife. All right. My lord Anix Oros is under attack from Rios and is in need of aid. We implore you to join our coalition against our common enemy so that our mutual interests remain protected. Okay, what interest do I have with her? All right, so she only has 918 troops, so that's not looking good so far. And she's getting attacked by... Oh, okay. She's actually getting attacked by Lady Nesena of Rios, and Rios is up here. And she's not, she's an associate Valyrian. Okay. She's not just like a regular Valyrian. She's married to somebody that is Giscari. Okay. Yeah, I'll be honest with you. How many troops do we have? Yeah, we've only got 2,012 troops. Yeah, so we're not going to play around with it. So I'm sorry, Lady, what's her name? Lady Fur Layla. Yeah, we can't help you, and you'll have to deal with, what's her name? Nasenis by yourself. Yes, I'm sorry, we shall not get involved. All right. And we have our first heir. So our daughter, yeah, I don't like the name Nair's. We're actually going to name her after our mother. Okay, so that's not gonna go through. So we'll actually have to type her name. That's okay. Really not trying to extend this whole Vela thing. I got it. Alright, it's our daughter Vela of House Targaryen. Alright, great. So we don't have to be like scared to die now. Okay. So she's attractive, which is good. The focus that we're going to give her is a martial focus. Alright. Let's check this out. The cook had prepared a magnificent meal with lots of different fruits, various kinds of meat, of freshly baked bread, and several mature cheeses. Alright, so I try to eat modestly, but the food is too good, or I satisfy my hunger with bread and water. And we'll get the whole temperature because it's not helping us. Well, it increases our stewardship, so we'll go with that. And it doesn't affect our diplomacy. Alright, but our daughter is, yeah, I'm so pumped. Hopefully we can get some more of our wives pregnant because we need to really expand this line. And while we could have a ton of kids is, yeah, I'll be straight up with you guys. We don't have to worry about like this. Gallokind is good, but I really prefer primogeniture. Because I'd rather give out like lordships or counties, or I'd rather just give out things than have things doled out on my behalf or after I die. Okay. So let's actually... Word, I think we right, we've got our kid. Gotta understand why they're in hiding. Right? Oh yeah, why are they in seclusion? Do we still have the pox? No, we don't. So we'll actually let's check out the epidemic because I think that's why I have... No, we don't have any epidemic. So what we'll do is we'll actually raise our gates, and yeah, we'll actually take this time to actually revisit our council because I think it's about time that we got Alton and that we got Titius involved a little bit more in what we're doing within my realm. Okay, let's go ahead and raise our gates, open our gates, so our diplomacy doesn't take a hit anymore. All right, let's check this out. Under my guidance, my young wife Vayna is slowly mastering the art of swordsmanship. Okay, so she's becoming a trained fighter, so now, yeah, now I'm her educator. Yeah, like her parents just, like, yeah, you go over there, you finish your education and everything. You know, like, yeah, you're his now. All right, I get it. And she's not turning into a bad character. You know, right? But she's not a good one though. But we don't really care about their traits right now. As of right now, we just really need to extend this whole Targaryen scene. Or apologies if that was a little too crude. Okay, let's continue. All right, so we're getting a lot of action with my wife. We got another, with Vayna that is. We've got another message. My wife, Princess Vayna, is turning into an arrogant little braggart. I might have to rein her in a bit. All right. I don't want to beat her. I'm not, yeah, that's not the kind of person that Anix is. Yeah, Anix, he's strong, he's brave, he's deceitful, and he's just. So, you know, Like beating my wife doesn't seem like something that will that falls under me being just. Okay. All right. Meraxes will cure her of her sin. I'm not sure if her being proud is a bad thing. Yeah. So no, she has reason to be proud. I'm okay with that. All right. Yeah. So. Oh, no. All right. So my daughter is sick. Unfortunately, during the last few days, my daughter Vela has been clutching at her stomach and made frequent visits to the privy, or the kind of like bathroom. I have now been informed that she is suffering from dysentery. I must find a physician. All right, let's take this time to kind of like at least set up our council. All right. Let's check this out. Yeah, our troop totals are getting back little by little. Let's check out what negative model. Okay, so we fully run Nukeria now. We don't have any negative things like new administration or anything like that. That's gonna kind of like be a pain in our ass. And when we get our troop totals back, we're actually gonna have 6,680 men. So we're back to being semi-formidable. Back to it. All right. Now, in terms of we've got to. It doesn't just help that we've got dragon eggs, because I'm not gonna try to hatch any of them until we actually get prompted by that. Because in a different playthrough, I actually hatched one of them and I died and I burned like all my kids. And there's no running back from it. But once you go ahead and try to hatch it, I don't have the balls to do that right now. So the safe thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna try to build out our realm, not through force of the dragon eggs, because we got them. We don't have to worry about that. But rather through some diplomatic means, and hopefully we can get another claim sooner than later to continue our expansion. All right, so option at Castellan, not bad. We've got Titius, and I think we're supposed to make him our friend. I think that's something that. Back to our council, yes. So options at Castellan. Titius is the best available option, but he's better suited at doing something else. And then we've got Alton, and then we've got some guy named Orion. All right, so we've got no real good options at Castellan right now. Even Titius kind of like sucks. His stewardship is only at a 12. So let's go back to the find characters option and see what this world has to offer in terms of people that are good with their money. All right. So, wow. The King of Tolos is actually willing to join our court. What the hell is going on in Tolos? How is this even possible? What? I'm gonna go ahead and do it. But this is this is amazing. I didn't think that something like this would even be possible. Just being 100% honest with you guys. Yeah, and he's actually married to 2 women of prominent stature. He's married to Lady Hayara of the Painted Valleys, and I'm pretty sure that's up here north, or that's way north. All right, and he's married. Yeah, let's go back. And he's married to Nenarla. Crazy. All right, so King Basagaris. All right, King Basagaris. Yeah, we're actually going to invite him to our court. He's actually going to be our new castellan. All right, so we're waiting for that to go through. Let's get back to our council. Before we do that, no, I want to actually pick my court physician ahead of time. All right, in terms of justiciars, the best available person is Danar, so we'll go ahead and get him back in the swing of things, which is great. And I'm pumped because Danar he actually has 2 kids. This is dope. All right, so his first kid is Vela. All right, and actually go back to him. And his next daughter is Rhaenyra. All right, so House Enrios is actually on their way. While we're focused on Danar, let's actually, make sure that his kids are straight and give them a good education, because we're responsible for that because of the Conclave DLC. All right, so we can't focus on heritage because they're Valyrian. Yeah, let's go ahead and move forward with diplomacy. We'll go ahead with etiquette. All right, so we've set up Vela and Rios. Now let's go ahead and set up Rhaenyra. All right, and same thing. She's looking pretty good with the whole. Yeah, she's looking like she's gonna be pretty strong with diplomacy, which is great. This is exactly what we needed out of Enrios, and hopefully, there's one day we can switch our laws to make everything like absolute cognatic, so that we can have some female. I think we might have to switch up our laws. I'm not freaking sure, but yeah, we're kind of like on our way to potentially having some female counselors outside of just our white customary acquisition of like treasure or something. Alright, so we've set up our Castellan, who is incoming, which is Best Gears. Alright, then we've got our Justiciar, we've got Danar back in this swing of things. Now our Master at Arms, we're actually going to go ahead and give Alton Redjoy this position. And, you know, we've grown pretty close throughout like the last couple of years. You know, he's made his way up our ranks militarily. And even though we don't share cultural background, yeah, you know, he's a bastard. I'm not. I'm really kind of like a true-born heir. You know, we found a way to become friends. And yeah, he's the best fighter. He's the best military mind that I have in my realm. So yeah, we'll go ahead and get him doing that. Now, let's actually go back to Danar real quick. Well, you know what? No, let's get through our appointments, and then we'll actually run the game, and then we'll actually assign them some duties. All right. In terms of treasurer, yeah, we'll have to bring in somebody else because we already know that all of our options at treasurer suck. All right. So the next best available person is this guy who's dead. Yeah, I'm pretty sure he's dead. Yeah. Well, you know what? Let's actually appoint a court physician, and then we can actually run the game. All right. Let's see who we can bring in as. There's not really too many better options outside of the person in our realm who's called Orion. So we'll go ahead and make him our court physician. We'll have him serve our court. And now let's go ahead with the whole court. Let's go ahead and run those events that are going to come in for my daughter. All right, let's check this out. My young wife has finished her education in the ways of court and statesmanship. It is evident that she has excelled in her studies. Awesome. All right, so our wife Vayna has kind of like, yeah, and I figured that we kind of get a little closer with Vayna than our other wives because, we've been betrothed forever. Even though I'm older than her, yeah, she's kind of like the longest standing character relationship that we've actually gotten in the series, right? It's kind of like always been Enix and Vayna. So I wonder how she's kind of like taken to the fact that we have two other wives. But not that bad, at least when it comes to school. She's not focusing on it. And she's done pretty well, pretty good. So she's probably going into politics. That's what it's looking like. All right. Young Vayna plays hard and talks straight. All right. I should focus her on bravery, or she should do her own thing. So she can either become honest, or she can move forward with being rowdy. See what she's looking like right now. You know what? Bravery is gonna add to her martial. Then she's only, what's bravery gonna add to it? Yeah, she's only gonna have a martial of 10. You know, she should do her own thing. All right, so Basagaris has actually joined our realm. Let's check this out. Dear son-in-law, peace be with you. I accept your gracious invitation and will join your court forthwith. Good job, Pops. All right. So let's go back to our council. Let's go ahead and appoint our father-in-law, Basagaris, as our Castellan. All right. Now, let's go back to the find characters option, and we'll check this out real quick. No, let's actually check it out first so we can actually run the game. There reportedly lives a Lazarene mystic not far from our borders. Even though she is a savage, the locals respect her and turn to her in times of need. Rumors say that the mystic named Tura is able to call healing spirits into the bodies of her patients. She would be willing to take up residences at our court for a small fee. Let's check her out. No, she sucks. Yeah, I don't need her services. I'm alright, yeah. And she's dead. Like, her learning's like an 8. I'm alright, man. Alright, let's check this out. Young Basamian is impressing everyone with his sensible choices and great capacity for self-restraint. Who is this? Alright, so this guy is from House No House. How do we know this guy? All right. Wow, I think I guess this might be a situation where we can control everybody within our court. I've got no clue. But he should use his power for good, or life will reward him. I'm not too sure. You know what? Let's go ahead and try to give him the temperate trait. My young courtier Basamian has finished his education. With a complete lack of guidance, he still tried his best to study military arts, and he's turned into a dutiful commander. Okay, it's not bad, right? Word. Okay, so we'll actually make him a character of special interest, and let's see how we can actually use him in the future. Even though he's not a character that kind of like merits it, where like he kind of like sucks being straight up with you, but it's cool. We'll we'll kind of like keep him in the fold. All right, guys, and yeah, I think this is where we're gonna leave it off at, guys. We've actually word. It's been kind of like one of those just grinding videos or episodes, being straight up with you guys. A lot of just kind of like nitty gritty things that we had to get through, just some events. But yeah, next episode, I'm not sure if it's gonna be action packed. I doubt it because I click on a map. But yeah, just come back for the next one. But I'm out of here. I've got to drink some water. And thank you guys so much for being here. Hit that like button if you like this. Subscribe if you're new to the channel. It really helps us grow what we're doing here. And yeah, I'm out of here. You guys take it easy. Peace.